Happy Labor Day, everybody, and welcome to my trade room. My living room. But anyway, this is my trade room. I just want to say happy Labor Day, and I want to say thank you to Orrin Wright. He's one of the educators at iMarkets Live. You'll want to get on his session if you're part of iMarkets, because I was in a lot of people's sessions and they talked about indicators and when the MAs cross and when this does this, then you get into sell. I was losing money left and right, could not win a trade. I wasn't gonna give up because I knew this was eventually gonna work. But I got the aha moment. My mind was blown when I learned from Orrin Wright. Orrin Wright trades on the 4 hour chart, and he trades on the daily chart. I am a scalper. I trade on the 5-minute chart. Ever since I learned Orrin Wright's market structure, I have not lost a trade yet. How have I been successful doing this? Let me show you how, okay? This morning, I've already got about 60 pips, okay? I've already got about 60 pips, and I'll show you how I did it, okay? When I woke up this morning, I saw this breakout, and I was right here, okay? So none of this had happened. None of this bulls came in. We were right in here somewhere, okay? So immediately what I did was I identified the breakout candle, okay? And then once you identify the breakout candle, you got to go and find where did it break out from. So you're looking for your support zone. So what I did was I made a zone of support for the before the breakout. So we see that this line right here I drew got hit. We're going to count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. This line was very strong for support, okay? I drew this. Every time I see a wick sticking out, I always draw a line there and make that the full zone. So this is my support zone, okay? And while I was asleep, it broke through the support zone. Now, within the next, these are 5-minute candles. So this happened in 5 minutes. So the next 5 minutes starts right here. It wicks up and rejects the zone. So it rejects, where does it reject at though? It rejected right here at this support zone on this side of the breakout. So this is support on this side of the breakout, but on the other side of this breakout is resistance. So it pushes away, pushes away, pushes away. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3 opportunities for you to sell. And GJ, y'all know, moves fast, and these candles got a lot of pips in them. So I didn't get a part of this drop. Again, I told y'all I woke up right in here. I did all of my analysis over here, drew my zone. So I set an alert to let me know right in here when these bulls was going to come back to retest this floor. Look at what happens. This bull right here, this 5-minute candle, it goes up here. Where does it close at though, family? It closes at this support line over here and turns it into resistance. This bear, where does it close at? At this line right here and becomes resistance. Used to be support, now resistance. So these bulls, GJ is very funny. GJ will have you crazy if you're not careful. But GJ broke through, and I'm only, because I put my sell zone in the middle, I'm only down about 3 or 4 pips for 5 minutes, okay? This next 5-minute candle closes right here. Look where it closed at. It closed at this particular support. These lines all mean something. And so I won my first trade, and I got out when I saw this bull candle wick on this side. My personal preference is I know it's time to get out when a bull comes in and the wick is on the up and pointing up, okay? I got out. Notice I didn't get out here because the wick pointing down is longer than the wick pointing up. So it lets me know that this market still wants to go down. So I got out. I went on ahead and started barbecuing. And by the time I got back here, because I put an alert right in here, I watched it and it wicked right. Look where the wick happened, y'all. The wick came right back to used to be support zone. Are y'all getting this yet? Like, I just got it within the last 2 weeks or so, okay? So I'm very excited. So I sold this, boom. Sold it again, boom. Sold it again, boom. Did that just click for y'all? The indicators are very noisy. Now, I still use them from time to time just to validate that a market is oversold or overbought. Stochastic, that's the one I use. Oversold, overbought. If it's above the 80, I know it's eventually got to come down. So it gives, the indicators give you confidence now that I know market structure. I'm not just trading off indicators, okay? And when it's below the 20, of course, I know it's time to buy. But I would never buy in this market. I wait for it to come back to this zone and sell it down. Come back to this zone and sell it down. And again, Owen Wright only trades on the 4-hour and the daily. But as you can see, this is a 5-minute chart. Again, I will say to you, market structure is market structure on every time frame. Now, if you're new to this, no, do not try to scalp GJ. GJ will give you a heart attack. You need to scalp on, not even this one. This one is slow. EU is real slow. That's another good scalping one. And another thing, here's another tip for you. All right, let me talk to you now. Another tip is you need to get a good broker with low spreads. Now, if you're a scalper, those spreads mean a whole lot because the broker that I use is FinPro. As soon as I hit it and it's going in my intended direction, I'm in blue right away. I don't even have a full pip of spread. It's a pipette spread. So that's another key that they didn't tell me when I first got in. It matters if you're a scalper, it matters who your broker is. I mean, it matters who your broker is anyway, but especially if you're a scalper, because if you're a scalper, that means you want to be in and out of the market. Now, those of you who are with iMarkets Live, go check out my boy Oren Wright. Go watch his recordings right now on IML TV. Join his live sessions. It will blow your mind. And for those of you who are watching this video and you're not trading yet, if you're not trading yet, what are you doing with your life? Like, really, what are you doing with your life? I'm learning how to print money from my cell phone. I'm literally learning how to make money in one of the biggest financial arenas of our time. So listen, there's a few links I want you to go check out and you need to join, man. Join up. I'll help you. Trust me, it's been 4 months for me. I've just really clicked 2 weeks ago. All of the indicators and stuff I'm doing, no, it just clicked for me because I didn't want to wait. Now, the only thing is I can't do the 4-hour thing. I can't do it. I need to make money right now. And so I got about 60 pips this morning, putting in about 4 sales in this sale zone. So listen, man, if you want to learn how to make money like that, inbox me, talk to me, share this video, YouTube, get it to your team. It makes sense. Look, floor, ceiling, 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 ceiling. Okay, like if you went through the basics, this should be exciting to you. You should be sharing this to everybody on your team who you want to see make money. You should watch this video 10 times. All right, thank you so much for watching. Share, like, comment, appreciate it. My name is Marcus. I am the 5-Minute Scalper.